What is going on, world? Welcome to another episode of Singers, Nerds, and Homies. I'm your host today, Michael Lausell, and with me, I am with some great friends of mine, Jesstina, Torres, and Jose
Don't worry about the last name.
Anguiano?
Don't worry about the last name.
Anguiano, I'm sorry. How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm doing fine, doing good.
Yes.
Waking up early in the morning.
Yes. So I think the one thing I want to start off with is just a normal question I always ask. I feel I'm gonna do this every time when we have people over.
Yeah.
Is obviously for our show. What does it mean to be a singer? What does it mean to be a nerd?
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, what does it mean to be the homie?
Yeah.
So Jesstina, obviously you have a big background in musical theater, singing. I think more on the singing side, not singing musical theater in general. So I just want to start off with you. So what does it mean to be a great singer? What does it mean to be a legitimate singer in that way?
The main thing is a really good vocal coach, and a vocal coach that will give you proper and healthy technique. I think in the first episode, Reggie mentioned about straining. You can have a vocal coach, and they could still make you strain.
Yeah.
But you got to find one that will teach you healthily to not do that. And I think the second thing would mainly be your health. You got to be healthy 24/7. Yeah. Always taking vitamin C, a multivitamin, hydration. It's like the whole works.
Yeah.
It can be annoying because it's your body. Sometimes you feel tired, you're angry, like it's that time of the month for some people.
Yeah, I feel that.
Not the deuterid, but like, yeah.
I'm kidding.
But I would say those are the two like really big things. But actually, a third thing would probably be just like work ethic. You have to like be all in to be a singer, because nowadays even musicians and singers, they don't get paid well. So you gotta really be like at it all the time.
And plus talent can only take you so far, I'm assuming, right?
Yes and no, but mostly yes, I would say. Yeah.
It's a grind for sure. It's almost with anything. It's a grind, especially within music.
Yeah. It's nonstop.
Nope.
Can't stop.
Literally eat, breathe, sleep, music constantly almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jose.
Yeah.
I think you identify yourself more on the nerd kind of aspect.
Yeah.
On the show. So
a lot of experience with so much stuff.
Yes.
I've done Dungeons and Dragons, a lot of tabletops such as Warhammer, Guild Ball, which is a personal favorite next to Warhammer. Let's see. Really love movies. Not much of a movie buff as you.
Yeah.
Like some anime, but I'm not that big into anime like most people. But I still watch some of the good ones. I watched 2 of the big 3, being Naruto and Dragon Ball. I have not seen One Piece yet.
Yeah.
Not planning to because it's long.
Very
and I do not have that time.
Also, you guys are kind of giving me a hard time about from the previous episode about my opinions on anime.
Yeah, because it's not all bad. You saying you
I'm
like?
not saying it's all bad.
Okay,
That's the thing I should clarify.
but what you said is like you like more superhero stuff. There are so many like good superhero themed animes out there.
Yeah.
There's just so many good like hero complex animes that are like.
There's just a lot of animes in general. Like they're even doing a Phantom of the Opera anime in the works.
I mean, they made
crazy.
They animated
They're gonna mix
Castlevania
theater with
into an anime.
It's gonna be crazy.
If you know that video game Castlevania, they made that into
really
an anime,
good.
which is really good. It's all about vampires and the Belmonts who are like vampire hunters and things like that. Dracula's in it. It's really crazy. I still need to watch it. Yeah, Alucard.
What's like the previous episode, like when I was talking with Benji and Reggie, like we were having like a convo about like, I don't know if this is off camera or on camera, but it was like what kind of like movie or something that should be like that'd be fun or just funny just to be on stage or
funny. It has to be funny.
No, not funny, but like anything that should be on stage.
You forgot to let him answer what does it mean to be a nerd though.
Sorry.
It doesn't. It's fine. It's fine. I mean,
it's part of the show.
I know. We're just talking now. I mean, to first go off on your question, I think if there was to be a musical on any movie, honestly, no. Honestly, I would be 100% down if Hugh Jackman was star in a Real Steel musical.
But
Like
also,
that would be, it's like boxing
Great.
robots, kind of like
yeah.
and turning that into a musical. Hugh Jackman's already in it. My personal favorite Hugh Jackman movie,
Yeah.
and that'll be
I think,
amazing.
No, but what I was trying to say is because I was having that conversation with Reggie and Benji, but like for this one, since you said that Phantom of the Opera turned into an anime, like it was adapted
It's not out yet. It's in the works.
in the
though.
works.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what would something like based on a movie should be an anime?
Honestly, so they do have some like animation video stuff, but I think that would be a good like movie would probably be Warhammer 40K. And the reason
I second that, even though I don't like.
so because
fully
Warhammer
play.
40K, it is this universe of grim darkness where it's in the year 4000 and everyone's at war with each other, and it's like this high fantasy sci-fi grim dark world. You have super meta humans, you have normal humans, you have like these orcs, these elves, space elves, these random alien bugs, kind of like Alien, but eldritch horror. And it's just like, it is like, with its lore and everything that they've done, I feel like if they made this into a full-time movie, it would be amazing. And there's even been talks, I don't know if it's true anymore, but there was rumors that the game company FromSoft, I don't know if you're familiar with them.
Ubisoft?
No, FromSoft. People who made like Dark Souls, Bloodborne,
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
Demon Souls, all that.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the talks of making a 40K game exactly kind of like how Dark Souls style is.
Yeah.
And they're gonna even have Henry Cavill voice one of the main characters in there because he loves Warhammer 40K.
Yeah, the one thing besides him, being very involved with Superman, I've always known like him very passionate about Warhammer. I mean, I don't really know anything about Warhammer in general, or like Dungeons and Dragons, and I mean, I think if I am gonna go through that route, not go through like experiencing those things, obviously baby steps, and I feel like you took me on that first baby step with Scream, the card game.
Oh yeah, that was a fun little mini board game.
That was fun.
If you want, I could always just talk your ear off on whatever topic you want to talk about with that stuff. Just ask me questions, and I will try my best to give you as much lore that I know about that stuff.
I don't know if we're gonna have enough time for that, but I definitely get what you mean though. And then and now we talked about what it means to be a nerd. Now, from your guys' perspectives, like what does it mean to be, to be a friend, a homie, Jesstina, why don't you start?
For me, I think being like a really good like friend is, yes, there's like the good times, like you can probably have more of those than like bad times. I think you gotta stick with your friend through even the bad times, like the really nitty gritty, like even really ugly parts.
Yeah.
Cause like you might see one side of your friend for like a while, like some months, years, and then once you're like deep in the friendship, you'll get to see every side of them. You gotta learn to love like all of them.
The good and the bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's...
Sorry, it's because my mom watches soap opera.
God. And is your mom kind of excited that we're doing this?
Yeah, she really is.
I mean, I'm really excited, man. I'm
I'm
really
excited.
glad. I know, because we've all talked about doing this for a long time, and we're finally doing it. It's just
Yeah.
This
unbelievable.
is also a good opportunity for me to try and get you guys into the things that I'm really into and just teach you about it. Just set up some like setup right here on the table.
Even in general, like what is this? Our logo.
Oh, singers, nerds,
Yeah.
and homies. Yeah.
All of it is like such a broad spectrum.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anyone could really be a nerd on anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a nerd for superheroes. She's a nerd for K-pop. I'm a nerd for like a bunch of like high fantasy,
Well, I would say I'm a nerd for like K-pop, horror, and then probably like skincare. Even though that's not nerdy, but
it's still a hobby,
nerdy.
though. There's so many things that you wouldn't consider as a hobby, but is a hobby.
Yeah.
You want to talk about K-pop?
Not right now.
Let's do that right now.
Oh God.
No, because like for those who don't know, I'm half Korean and half Puerto Rican, and
Which side of Korea? South or north?
Oh my God, that's definitely the first time I ever heard that question in my entire lifetime of living. No,
I mean, we won't tell if you ran from the north, so.
the flag is pretty. No, fuck. Oh my God. Last episode, I was wearing the Dodgers hat with a Korean flag on it, but now I'm wearing the Puerto Rico hat.
I remember in like high school, I got so confused on which one was the good side between North and South, and I kept confusing them. And I'll be like, yeah, I want to go to like North Korea. And it's like, what are you talking about? You mean South? I'm like, wait, which one's the good one again?
Oh my God. Yeah, a lot of people, even though
My geography
now
was bad.
now people joke about it more, but
Yeah.
like, but there's still like a small amount of people who like still doesn't get the difference between
It's
North and
it's
South.
It's very different.
it is.
It's pretty
Like,
obvious.
drastically
I was
different.
I was talking to Jesstina one time, like just at home, and I was telling her it's kind of ironic how, you know, North Korea is like really awful, really like communist country, and
Yeah.
South Korea is not. And then you look at like South America, it's kind of like how North America is, but not as communist. And then you have North America, which is what we're in,
Yeah.
which is, you know, it's like kind of like opposite. I was like, this is like little polar opposites.
Like a nice little justification.
I don't know.
Position.
I put that together. I was like, it's like
Juxtaposition.
it's like saying Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire.
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 This is gonna come out
It's
as great
just
audio.
like it's crazy how passionate. Not crazy. It's very. I won't say unique, but it's crazy how like very passionate you are about K-pop, and considering that I'm half
Okay.
Korean, and I could. No, I shouldn't say that.
Well, what's the other half? I actually never asked you. Is it Puerto Rican?
Yes, he said.
Oh,
But I don't know why it's such a big thing for like people to be like, "Oh my God, you're into K-pop." Like, it's not that bad.
it's actually becoming a lot bigger now lately. Like with like being like
Yeah.
okay, because like back then, like I guess it was like a big issue, but like oh you like K-pop, and people really made fun of it.
Well-
But like nowadays,
Yeah,
it's
because
not.
like back when I was a kid, my mom would show us me and my sister like OG like K-pop like Girls' Generation.
Yeah.
You know when they were like starting out.
Yeah, but see, like, I was into that as a kid, but growing up, I got bullied for liking literally anything, and one of them was K-pop. And even liking Justin Bieber, like, it was just like,
Not the Bieber train.
let's not talk about that. That's worse than my K-pop.
I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of on the Bieber hating train.
You know, on the Bieber. You know, I never.
I literally had a shrine.
I
My
never-
bedspread, my walls, my dolls, my
you
CDs.
get the Target perfume at
She had that shit.
I had every perfume.
I could contest. She has the singing toothbrush.
I did. I
The
did.
singing toothbrush, that is crazy. No, but honestly, like, to be honest, like, and this is kind of, I don't know if this is dark for me to say, but honestly, since K-pop now, there are times where I felt ashamed of not being Korean enough. Because
Yeah.
the beauty standards is so
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's the same thing with Japan too. It's
Yeah.
just a lot of those Asian countries, Japan, Korea, not much as China, but still China.
No, China's
China's
still,
yeah. Is it still pretty
their
big?
standards are high too.
I
Very
thought
high.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't look into how it was again, but it's always so high. That's why
Yeah.
like plastic surgery is so almost dirt cheap there compared to here. Like it's so many people are like high demand for it to like have that small nose, those big eyes, or the smaller facial features for women.
You could go to Mexico. You could go to Mexico for that.
My God, and yeah, and get botched.
Okay.
Same thing with LA though.
Let's be
too.
careful with what we're talking about.
Hey,
Yeah, but like honestly, like there like a big chunk of my life is just me thinking like having self-doubt about like me not being
Korean enough, yeah.
because it was already bad enough that I didn't really spoke Korean. I did when I was like little, but it's most of my time in the States I just lost it.
I feel that. See, like I also feel because I have a very Hispanic sounding name, and I don't feel that Hispanic or Latino or anything. Like I can't speak Spanish.
We're no
but-
Sabo kids.
Yeah,
I'm a Sabo kid too.
Oh, yeah, you are.
technically, 'cause
I
I'm
can't-
Puerto
Oh,
Rican.
you got both.
I can't speak Spanish.
Double win.
But when someone speaks Spanish to me, I could understand what they're saying,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
could still like kind of respond in English, but I can't relay the conversation back in Spanish, and I feel like. I feel bad because I want to learn Spanish. I just have
Same,
struggles
I
with
do.
it.
I want to learn. I know a little bit of Korean. I know like the alphabet, the vowels, the consonants, mashing
Yeah.
them together.
Yeah.
It's just those sentences and like the sentence structure is what's different in Korean. And obviously, I want to learn Spanish too, but at the same time, I kind of want to learn Puerto Rican Spanish because it makes sense.
It is
Yeah,
very
it's a lot
different.
different.
It is different. Yeah, different
I've
dialect.
worked at a hotel and they had like this program where some people come out of the country and work there while they're living there or something, while studying or whatever. And there are some Ecuadorian people there, and their Spanish is way different than like Mexican Spanish because like this like it's very similar, but there's some like words or consonants that they say, and I'm like, what was that? It sounds like it was this one, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's very interesting. Really great people. They're really nice. They were really nice.
Yeah, man. It's just tough for me in a way. Just like embracing my culture. Don't get me wrong. I love both sides of my culture. It's just the popular culture of that makes it feel like I'm not enough to be that. Like with Bad Bunny, you know what I mean? In Puerto Rico, like, like I don't even speak Spanish, Puerto Rican Spanish. I never even been to Puerto Rico.
But it's just like any mixed kid. Like, you can't ever feel like enough for either side, like, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if you guys ever saw this show on Hulu, Pen 15.
Yeah.
I've seen some episodes.
I'm watching
It
it
is-
all on TikTok.
It's very like old 2000 crude humor, like middle school humor.
No,
It's
but like
so funny.
I've had this conversation with you before.
Yeah.
About like the main character, the Japanese one.
Oh yeah.
And how like she she had this like I don't want to say monologue, but the scene with like a different like I think it was like a family friend of like someone Japanese, and like since she's mixed and during her time in school she always she would kind of be made fun of for being Asian, but then when a family friend comes to town from Tokyo and like she's there, all of a sudden she's getting all this praise, and like I feel like that when it came to be honest with me and my cousin Donggu. Shout out to Donggu. Hope to see you in the States again. But I'll probably, hopefully, go to. But no, he's a DJ. But I don't know, honestly, because like, I don't know, because like, why is being Korean good on him, but like kind of low key bad on me in a way?
I don't know. I
I
think
don't think so.
when you want to be in touch with your culture, like for me, getting in touch with like my Mexican side, because I'm mixed. I'm considered Hispanic. I'm not fully Mexican. I think I'm like 50%, but a lot of it's like Cuban, Puerto Rican. I think I have some Spaniard in me.
Yeah.
But I think one thing, getting in touch, just learning its culture and even practicing a little bit, it's still enough to get in touch to it. Like one thing I really enjoy doing is learning the mythologies of Mexico, the Aztec mythology, like learning about their gods and everything like that. Yeah. And a lot of their like myths on like creatures. Like you have the chupacabra, I think it's like huntsbats or something like that. It's like this giant bat creature. That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
I forget what Kamazat. I think that's what his name was, Kamazat. And then that's another thing I'm a big nerd on is mythologies. Give me any mythology, I kind of know a fair share.
Singers, nerds, and no sabos. That should be that should be the new title. But yeah, man, it's just I think I'm trying so hard to like be more acceptive of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a process. I take each day at a time. You know what I mean? It's like, especially in a dating sense, because like like when some girls look at me, they think I'm like all about like Korean culture. I don't know jack shit.
Have you?
I think I know more than you sometimes about.
She knows more than like about my culture than
I knew about the 100 days, and you were like really surprised about it.
Well, cause yeah,
You don't know what that.
I don't know
So
what it is.
you have a baby, and then like their first 100 days, and you have like a celebration.
because back in the olden times, like
Yeah.
way back then, there was a big plague in Korea. And honestly, if your kid was able to live past 100 days, it's a blessing.
Oh, that's fun. That's
You
cute.
know what I
I
mean?
like that.
And my
It's really sweet.
It is
You know,
very
like,
sweet.
yeah, my
You
sister.
have like traditional like I don't know what they're called though. Some little like traditional like
Like mooncakes?
cake or something. I forgot what it is.
Is it like mooncakes?
But yeah, it's a whole big thing.
I think I know what you're talking about. I just can't name the. I can't name.
And the babies are in their little like homebook and it's so cute.
Well, I have a question for you though. Have you ever had an encounter where a girl only wanted to be with you because she had like yellow fever?
Kinda.
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 Because you really no offense, but you do look a lot more on your Korean side than your Puerto Rican side. But like I think, like, you know how there's people who will go to certain countries just because they want like that type of man or woman.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder, have you ever encountered someone?
Because when some women, when they look at me, they think, oh, he's probably all about the Korean culture. He probably knows Korean.
Yeah.
He's probably like he's probably like a fucking K-pop star. He's on the rise. I could fix him. I could love him.
I could fix him. Oh, he has so many dark problems. It's like my K-drama.
I know. I want to, dude. You have no idea how much it's like so funny to watch tourists in Korea, like especially on a clubbing scene. They think going to a club in Korea to find your K-drama boyfriend.
No.
I'm like, bro, if you don't get the fuck out of my face with that stupid
There's
shit.
literally been TikToks going around of like the Daesung boys.
I have no idea.
And what type of boys they are.
You mean Hongdae?
No, is it Hongdae?
Yeah, Hongdae boys.
That, but there's two. There's
I
two.
would
think it's
party
that
a
too.
lot in Hongdae. Just
Hongdae
so
and-
Hongdae, yeah.
I think it's Daegu too. The other,
Probably.
some other one. But like showing like the actual reality of how those men are.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh,
Yeah.
They always tell people like nothing is gonna be like a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
Stop
And
the delusion.
And it's the
Stop
same
the
thing.
delusion.
It's the same thing for other countries, for like America too. You know, it's not the same as like certain, especially California and LA. Like they think LA is like this big extravaganza and place, all the lights, the city lights, this and that, out to party and going down Beverly Hills
It
and a
just smells
nice
like piss and
convertible.
remorse.
Yeah, and then next thing they come in, they're going down Skid Row, and it's like,
Yeah, no.
it's awful, and it's like, it's pretty on the outside, but when you go into the heart of it, it's like,
No, as soon
crazy.
as you drive into LA, you see like the layer of
Downtown.
pollution
yeah,
over the whole
Yeah.
city.
it's
I
crazy.
mean, it's just as polluted, if not a little bit more, Korea.
Oh really? I don't
Is
know.
it? I think, I don't know. I never
Yeah,
been
because
to
there are
Korea.
times where I'm there, I would break out a lot more often than here.
Oh wait, you know what? That's actually true. It is pretty polluted over there.
Because there's a lot more factories in Korea. That's why.
You know what place is really polluted that I did not expect to be polluted here in California is Palm Springs. Like,
Really?
it's a big
like that's
deserty
different.
area, but
Yeah.
it's very polluted. Like, my sister, she had her wedding in Palm Springs because she
Yeah.
wanted to get married under the stars. Not a single star under night because it was so cloudy and, like, so, like, polluted. I'm like, wow, I get the gist. I get the idea. It was a good sentimental idea. But, like, there was, like, nothing out there. I think it was worse because she had it in the summer.
Ooh, oh,
A summer wedding in Palm
I
Springs.
was literally gonna say, like, there's nothing like getting married under the stars and then sweating your ass off, like.
Dude, in my old car, I had a tinted rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Like there was tint on it. Half of it got melted off for just sitting out there in Palm Springs for 2 days. And I was like half of it was melted. I'm like, what just happened?
I think
no.
Arizona's just as bad, if not worse.
Dude, have you ever been to Florida in the summer?
When I was like a kid,
Oh,
like, I don't
the
know.
humidity is
I've been wanting to go back to
awful.
Florida.
Like if you live in
my
Florida, I do not know how you live with that. Like almost every building's AC'd. Even like when I went there, like I get out of the house, like I was staying at a friend's place. I get out of the AC and I could feel the humidity through like every like crevice, like right here and everything. I'm like, this sucks. Who wants to live here and why?
Yeah, I mean, Korea's not that bad, but like it's just the
Yeah.
humidity in the summer. Like it's the stickiness, dude. Like
I'd rather go when it's snowing. I know the snow is really bad.
dude.
Winter's-
Some
winter-
Korean women in the wintertime, it's snowing,
Okay.
right?
Okay,
but then
no,
they want to
I
go
know-
outside wearing fishnets.
Oh, I already
Are you
this.
fucking
I already,
kidding me?
we already have been through this.
Yeah, but
They-
like, dude, they need to know though. Like, come on.
No, dude,
Okay,
you tell them.
They literally make stockings, but there's fleece and there's like levels to the how much fleece is in there to keep your legs warm.
guess
I know
so.
because I do it in the winter.
And it's
So I can still wear my skirts and stuff, even if it's freezing.
Some of their legs match the snow on the floor. Like,
my God.
Okay, I'm not like that pale, but
it's not
like-
racist when I say it, technically. So.
I mean, I'm pale, but not like that pale. But still, it's just like it's a fashion choice.
Yes, some, but like,
Have the little like
Beauty is pain. Okay?
beauty is pain.
yeah.
Yeah, I know I say it and I
And like
complain,
fucking
but
4 degrees Fahrenheit weather, like.
Bro,
I would be in the snow and I would be in a little mini skirt in the fleece tights and I'd be okay.
this reminds me of this
Watch you
time.
get frostbite.
Wait.
Watch you get frostbite.
Don't manifest that.
This reminds me of this time. I was in Ohio for an indoor marching band competition.
Yeah.
And it was during the winter because it's happening during winter. It's kind of like winter band thing.
Oh yeah.
And it was like down to like 20 degrees outside in the and we're like early morning, and the competition, the competitors or the people hosting it, they have us practice outside. And we had to wear our uniforms while we practice.
Yeah.
And it was so hard to practice because our uniforms are skin tight and they're thin. So we didn't really practice. We're just huddling with each other, trying to warm up our instruments, blowing into it. The competition was WGI that I competed in. I think we got third place in our division, which is not bad it's a world national competition. So
Gotcha.
it's really good. We were a smaller band.
So what happened?
It was just awful. Like we were huddling like penguins. It was so cold. Like I don't know how.
And that's like the worst thing for your instruments. Extremely hot or extremely cold, and like.
I'd rather have it hot than cold. Honestly,
Still,
with like saxophones and things like that, it's better hot because it's more easable to adjust.
I know, but
and
there's
cold.
still like that temperature thing where it can't be too hot.
Did you play instruments? I never played instruments.
I do. Wow. I play. Well, I didn't play in like marching band or that, but I went to a Christian school, so.
Isn't there a marching band in Christian schools?
No,
like private schools.
But I played the piano, the guitar, the ukulele, and then in high school I learned the cajon, which wasn't really that hard.
I tried to do the recorder in elementary school. That's pretty much it.
Oh, I know how to play the recorder too.
Literally, to be honest, my mom tried to get me to play guitar, and same thing with my sister with piano, because she really wanted to go for that whole Tiger Mom kind of mentality of like, oh, you're learning how to play an instrument. But my Puerto Rican side was like, fuck no. I want to have fun and eat my chicken.
Okay, is this racist or like is this offensive for me to say that like why is it every time I talk to someone who has any Asian side like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, anything like that, they always mention that their parents always have them play some sort of instrument all the time. It's either piano or like a violin or cello.
Yeah,
same thing with Filipino too.
Yeah, that tends to happen most of the time, but not all the time though.
I'm like, what's up with that? What's up with that?
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of Mexican families who do that too.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like
a lot of the time,
realizing now, like learning how to play instrument is very beneficial.
It
makes you disciplined and everything. It's just,
it depends on the teacher you have, because if you're self-teaching yourself, you're not going to be as disciplined. You know, it is a grind, and I've taught a little bit to some kiddos how to play music.
Yeah.
And I always start off mentioning like if you want to get to the fun stuff, we got to do the boring stuff. Always get to the boring stuff before you get to the fun stuff. Because what I don't like when people say is practice makes perfect. A band director of mine back in high school, shout out to Fundi Lejean.
You knew Lejean?
Yeah, he was my band. Yeah, we went to the same school. But anyways,
oh my.
One thing he always said is like you cannot make perfect. You know, when it comes to music, you cannot make perfect. What we say is practice makes permanent. You know, if you practice it wrong, you're gonna play it wrong. But if you practice it right, you're gonna play it right. So that's why it makes permanent. Because you can't really make perfect. Perfect is almost impossible.
Yeah, shout out to Lejean.
If it was perfect, there's no point in practicing. I always like one thing I tell people to like kind of like mess with their heads is like, if there was a perfect hiding spot, it would not be found. Because if it was found, it's not perfect.
I'm trying to think like, oh wow, that's one hell of a way to look at that.
Because you know, so that's why I don't like when people say practice makes perfect. It doesn't. It makes permanent.
I think real makes it perfect. If it's real, like if it's real or if it's like genuine, then it's perfect.
What do you mean by that? Like,
oh no, just like if it's coming from a genuine like. I'm just saying this in perspective of hip hop. Because that's, you know, I mean, if it's like
when it's like I think I get what you're saying. When it comes to like genuine and being real, I think that's more of like the artist doing it from kind of like their soul, essentially. You know, you're seeing their soul. They're speaking their truth.
Or the message they're trying to get across.
Yeah, they're speaking their truth in whatever art form they're doing it, whether it be art, dance, music, singing. I think that's what it is. It's that humanness, if that makes sense. You know, like that human touch. Something AI can never
Oh my god,
take.
I was going on to AI. No, all of my so for all those who don't know, I started at Cal State LA And this whole week, we went through the syllabus for every class. And every class was like, no chat GPT, no AI, not even Grammarly now. Because I guess Grammarly, somebody was,
Really?
yeah, somebody was explaining in the class that Grammarly did.
Oh, they had an AI function to like
Yeah.
copy and paste your paper. And
They
see.
added some AI function that now if you send it in through like some teacher thing, the
you
teacher
gotta
have
pay
it
for that.
flags it.
Well, I only
No,
use the,
Grammarly is free.
yeah, no, it's free, but if you want to do the AI stuff, it's a premium cost.
But no, the rest of my teachers, one teacher was like, it's fine to use Grammarly, but the rest of them were like, no.
I honestly,
Like you have to write everything from you.
That's the thing about Grammarly. That's the way. That's the weird thing that's out of pocket with like, because Grammarly is just helping you out with.
spell check. That's what I use it. Yeah, I use it for spell checking or like seeing if the sentence makes sense.
Yeah,
or,
but
you
a
know,
teacher
it
was
helps out with
explaining
that.
it's going to make everything bland, like very generic.
I
Because,
guess
So,
well, she wants it to be like, you know, everybody has their own writing style. And she'll know if it's like everybody's using the generic kind of Grammarly.
yeah, but like, what if someone like misspelled library? They say library.
Like Barry.
Then that's on
B-E-
them.
B-E-R-R-Y.
Go back to like 5th grade or something. I don't know.
I want to go back to when they say like your own style. I feel like it's hard to have for music your own quote unquote style because it's been, so many styles have been done so
Like
many
writing
times.
or-
Like writing, singing, just anything because so many
Oh,
different styles.
Writing like music wise or
Music wise,
lyric wise.
music and lyrical wise too, because like there's been so many styles, so many generations of music. Like no matter what, someone has done it.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen those videos where someone's all like, "Oh, listen to this song." It's like, "Oh, it sounds like a soundtrack to this other older song," and it's like, "Oh, now it sounds like a version of this other older song," because it's
the
like,
12 tone that we have that's here.
Yeah.
so it's like
Because I guess in the
yeah.
not the, what would you say, is it the east side of music?
For
West and east.
Western music's different from Eastern. Eastern music's more a lot of like hip hop, R&B, soul, things like that. Western's a lot more, a bit rock and roll.
I would say more in like Asia then. Like I guess they have a different tonal system. If I remember.
It's a whole. We're not gonna get into music theory
yeah.
on that. It's
But anyways.
whole.
I mean,
It's a whole thing.
I mean, you guys are talking about stuff in a singer's perspective, so I mean, that's pretty valid as well. So.
Yeah, I don't sing that well. I mean, I could catch a pitch. I mainly write, like compose. That's my thing.
I couldn't sing to save my life.
Next time we're gonna come out with the karaoke mics.
Watch it. Yeah, that'd be funny as hell.
She has
No,
one.
my uncle was saying we're literally going to be like the Carpenters, if you know who that is. No, why are you laughing?
No, because I remember him saying it. It was funny.
No, because they were together in the Carpenters. Like, I don't
Didn't
know.
they go to Cal State?
They actually went to Long Beach, not
Oh,
Cal
Long
State.
Beach. That's right.
Who we
But-
talking? Who we talking
Carpenters.
about again? Carpenters.
The Carpenters, it's a group.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know those guys.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, because I thought you were talking about actual like.
Not like Sabrina Carpenter,
No,
no.
no,
There
not
was
like
the-
not like actual.
Before
like, working
Sabrina
carpenters.
Carpenter, there were the Carpenters.
The Carpenters. You know what? To help you with your like rock knowledge, is watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Great anime. Love that anime. First season, first part's a little slow. Second part gets better. Third part's awesome. Fourth part not that great, and the rest is awesome.
I mean, I didn't enjoy it, but it was just not my cup of tea.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see what's up. I think we're gonna wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Singers, nerds, and homies. I'm Michael Lausell, Jesstina Torres, Jose Aguin.
just say A.
Anguiano.
Just say it.
Anguiano. Sorry, I keep messing that up. But thank you guys for watching. And once you get the chance, go ahead and click subscribe and check out our socials as well. Thank you guys for watching.
And comment what your favorite anime is.
And that's it. Take it easy, guys. Thank you. Goodbye.